Is it some devil that crawls inside of you?
See these two lines right here? Mm-hmm. Means it can hear both of us.
Okay, cool.
I'll just set this here. Because last time, that shit didn't fucking work at all.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Anyone who's listening. Kyleigh and I are sitting atop Figueroa Mountain. Which mountain is Figueroa Mountain, do you think? You think it's that one over there? Like the taller one?
Well, yeah, I think it's this whole thing. Is it not?
I mean... If someone, like, mountains singular, right? Like, when you say Rocky Mountains, it's multiple.
But we haven't, yeah, but we went up, and you know, when we go all the way down, like, that's the whole mountain.
It's just like, okay, so, like, peaks aren't necessarily mountains, they're just peaks on a big mountain?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm no geologist, so I have no fucking clue.
Is that who deciphers those things?
I don't know. It could be...
By the way, I'm currently eating a sandwich, so I apologize for any of the noises.
It looks so good too. What is on that? I know, yours looks good because I just had it, so I know for a fact.
That's tri-tip, bacon, cheddar cheese, onions,
chipotle mayo, honey mustard, barbecue sauce,
peppercini, some people say.
If anyone says peppercinis, they're not invited to the wedding.
Okay.
But yeah, we tried this, how long ago was that? Probably almost a year ago. You think?
No.
Was it like in September, maybe? Anyways, we tried this, like, within the past 6 months, and my stupid ass hit the wrong
I think
inputs.
it was around Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay. It was a lot colder then.
Yeah.
That's how weather works. It's spring now.
It is.
But yeah, we recorded probably one of the nicest, most therapeutic podcasts I've ever recorded.
It was lovely.
And I didn't actually record it because the microphone input was the wrong one, so not a single sound was captured.
And who knows, that might be happening again.
No, because that's what the bars are. Okay. It's not happening again. Don't fucking ruin it. I like this tree right here. There's just one or two singular, like, pine cones up on top.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to, like, hit them, knock them down.
Oh, no. Leave them be.
Well, it's just, like, it looks like they just need to be plucked. Like, if you saw an apple tree and there was one apple left, you'd be like, that's the best apple. I mean, I don't know what the hell you'd think if you saw an apple tree.
Maybe it was moldy, though.
Well, maybe this pine cone's moldy. I need to knock it down.
Nature will take care of it.
Well, we are nature. Why? I hate when people say that. It's like we are also a part of nature. Like, we exist with it.
No, we're human interference.
That's like saying, that's bear interference when, like, a bear, like, comes and kills a human. It's just like, no.
Well, humans at this point have interfered with a lot when you think about it, because we've advanced past, like, the natural course of humanity.
Of what?
Everyone
lives, grows up, dies. They need
but we
food,
have
and they
we
need
have
things
medicine that can make us live longer now. We have things to treat us when we're sick.
Just because we're advancing as a species faster than, like, say, squirrels doesn't mean we're not a part. This motherfucking pine cone tree, dude. Yeah, I'm just saying.
You think that's what they're called, pine cone trees?
It's a pine tree.
Yeah.
What did I say? Pine cone tree?
I said it first, and then you just repeated me.
You're putting stupidity in the world, baby.
Yeah.
Come on, you gotta stop. See, maybe, like, human interference isn't such a bad thing.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, it's also definitely not a bad thing, because that's how we have medicine and have advanced, and, took iron from mountains like Figueroa Mountain and, made shitty recorders with the wrong input.
Do you guys hear that cricket?
That's a loud son of a bitch. I could say featuring Kyleigh and the crickets.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely multiple.
I wonder, like, what just 100% scares crickets enough to shut them the fuck up. Because when I was about a 13, 14-year-old kid, we had this kitten. I don't even remember how
You had a kitten?
came. Yeah, I don't even know how it came to. We had a kitten at our house for a while, and we like took care of it for a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
But we were not keeping this. We were not a cat family. We didn't keep it. We had just gotten rid of our dog Nikita, which I still mourn the familial loss of. Excuse me, nature. And that cat like would not stop meowing. I think it just showed up on our doorstep one day, like it was abandoned, and it was just like, I need a home. I smell teenage boy in there. There's definitely milk, you know, like it wants something. I don't know. You know, you drink milk, you big and strong, boys, bones. I don't know. So this fucking thing was so loud and annoying, like my dad or my mom, like someone was so sick of it, they're like, all right, we're driving it out to like Black Road in Santa Maria where the pound is, like the animal shelter. Tons of dogs barking there. They dropped the fucking meowing kitten off. We were so sick of it because it would not stop meowing. It was so annoying that they're like, we dropped it off. That shut it the fuck up. All those dogs scared the hell out of it and knew better than to be meowing. And I was like, damn. That's like, you know, instinct. It's like, oh, I better shut up. I'm annoying, but now I know how to like be quiet.
Yeah.
Like in a horror movie, like when the killer's in the house, like you're terrified and you want to cry, but you're going to like cover your mouth and you know your survival instinct's kicking in. I wonder what the fuck the crickets have to hear to shut up.
My foot coming towards them. I do not like crickets. They freak me out. Crickets and grasshoppers.
Crickets are really just like springy fucking cockroaches. They're like cockroaches with a violin or something. They're fucking annoying.
Yeah.
I don't give a hell about crickets. They do nothing for me.
What do crickets do?
Annoy.
Is that it?
That's about it.
They don't eat anything?
Poison when I fucking spray. Dude, oh man. That's something that would annoy me. Crickets at Skyview. Every now and then there'd be a cricket out there. I think that's why I made friends with a frog, is because I knew the frog was out there fucking eating, or a toad, whatever you want to call it, was out there eating the crickets.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it's nice it's just like a confirmation that you're in nature when you hear a cricket.
Yeah. When it really sucks is when you're not anywhere in nature and you can't get any sleep and somehow there's still fucking crickets around. You're like, what in this concrete jungle are you here for, you piece of shit?
Yeah.
It's a loud son of a bitch.
Well, it's so quiet up here.
I know, that plane's loud and nowhere near it. That's the one.
The moon.
Yeah, it is a moon.
No.
It is a moon. It's a moon. I'm not wrong. I'm not wrong.
You said boon.
It is a moon.
You said boon.
Okay, I was going to say plane. The plane's so loud. That's one thing that kind of is a bummer about up here, is the plane. You have all kinds of stuff on your face still. I don't want to kiss you. You got Chipotle mayo and sauce on it. I'm going to lick it off. Is that what you want?
No. I'm not done, as you always say.
It's true. Don't tell me I have something on my face. I'm still eating. It's not finished through the natural progression of the meal. You know what would suck is if this podcast just ended up sounding like shit anyways.
Yeah.
Because...
Have you recorded a podcast like this?
I don't know if I have. I mean, I've definitely been outside when I've recorded one before, but without microphones, just using the mics on the recorder, I've never done that. I don't think I have. I think when I would do I'd record on my laptop. I would record with this as well, and it would be like a backup.
Yeah.
For it, so that was cool. I don't even remember what the first episode with the Zoom recorder was.
Me either. I was chewing. I didn't want to be rude.
No, it's fine. Damn. Old man noise is coming. Ah. Jesus Christ. How was your day?
It was really nice.
It was really nice. I agree.
Wow.
We got woken up by a knock at our hotel room door. It was breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Which is cool.
A bag of food.
A bag of some breakfast junk.
Yep.
Woke up. You made the coffee, which was so nice. Thank you again.
Oh,
You have no
welcome.
idea how much I don't like making coffee.
That's fair.
It's just like, I just want it. Why is it taking so long?
Yeah.
The ritual of it's fun, though, sometimes. I'll give you that. Like when I make my coffee, I love putting the creamer in the cup and then microwaving it.
Yeah.
I love putting the collagen powder, a little bit of cream, like making my cup of coffee. I love that part.
I don't like making coffee as much in a Keurig.
No, it's you know what happens when I make
It's lacking, and it takes a long time for something that it's the concept seems as though it's supposed to be faster, but like once you fill up the water and get your cup and all that, and then it heats up and then actually goes, it takes a while.
Like that first K cup of the day takes about as long as making 4 or 5 cups of coffee in a regular brewer.
Yeah.
It's like, just have the coffee. And then something that always happened to me is I would put a K cup in, start it, and then I'd forget about it. Because I'd be like, it's taking forever. It's going to be a while. It's barely heating up. I'd go do something. I'd forget about my coffee. It's like, I'm already awake. I don't even need this fucking coffee. It's cold over here now.
That's never happened to me, but
Oh.
I also
You don't have the ADD I have.
True. I also just don't think that K-Cups taste as good as
Fuck no.
regular coffee, because I think there's always a little bit of that like burnt plastic flavor from the coffee grounds, being extracted from the
True.
plastic K-Cup.
Mm-hmm.
So
So
but whatever.
true.
Still nice to have coffee in the room.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll take it.
It's weird to hear like animals in the like leaves and bushes over there, because you don't know what animal that is.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's probably a bird in like the leaf bed of the plants and stuff, but it might be a fucking bear, dude.
No.
Might be a little kitty.
Maybe.
Hopefully, it's something to go eat that goddamn cricket. But
I think birds eat crickets.
yeah, but birds are also annoying in of themselves.
Not all of them.
Blue jays are. Blue jays, doves, pigeons.
I love doves.
Yeah, doves are great until you have to listen to them wake you up every morning.
Oh. Crows are cool.
Crows are cool. They're annoying. They can be annoying. But like they're also like on such a different level than other birds. Like if someone's like, oh, here's like a little tiny, little itty bitty bird. I don't even know what are those birds we see literally everywhere? They just don't have a name.
I don't know. Street birds?
Street birds, you know what I mean? Just like little itty bitty fucking things. Like those are not the same animal as crows. Crows have like straight up personality. They have a vernacular. They fucking bond with you. Mm-hmm. They drop presents on your doorstep.
Mm-hmm.
They make movies about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one's, I don't know. I wonder how many animals out here like live out here and just have no concept Just none whatsoever that humans or civilization or like anything like that exists.
There's a bug on me.
Little bug.
Yeah. It's a good question. I don't know. Like way out there? Because I feel like for the most part, I mean, Fig's probably pretty populated.
Yeah, but think about how much nature in the world that like not only we but most people never really venture out into.
Yeah. I think about that all the time.
That's why I think it's like there's got to be a Bigfoot around. Like it's just deep enough where it's like I knew people who never even left like the town they grew up in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But is there multiple Bigfoots, or is there just the one?
Yeah, that's interesting. It could just be like a couple. It could just be like a small community, like an endangered species. Like think about you know what the Tasmanian Tiger is?
No.
It was exactly what it sounds like. It's a tiger in Tasmania. It was local to the island off of the South Australian coast, Tasmania, and the last known photograph or footage of it is in like the 1920s, 1930s maybe. And it's just this extinct, rumored to be still around species. Tasmanian tiger. There's actually a whole movie about it with Willem Dafoe.
Oh, wow.
It's a really good movie. But
What's the movie called?
I don't remember. I'll look it up right now.
Have you heard all those stories going around about the, like, shoot, I forget what they're called. But it's basically about, like, wild people that live in, like, national forests, like, deep in national forests.
What do you mean? Like Native Americans or just like
No.
like cult people?
No, like literally like a wild animal, but like wild people.
Like a Bigfoot.
Essentially, but just like a human like you and I, except they'll like attack and eat you if they find you.
Damn.
I wish I could think
cool.
of the name that they call them, but I can't. But yeah.
Wilder people? Is that hunt
Sure.
for the wilder people? Is that what that is?
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe that's what they call them now. But, yeah, I heard about them, and apparently they live, like, you know, deep in national forests, and they've just lived there forever, where people won't find them. But, like, that's why, like so many more people supposedly go missing in national parks.
It's seriously an epidemic.
Then, yeah.
It's crazy.
And it's just not talked about.
Let's look at
either.
the statistic.
And supposedly, I guess that's where they think, like, some of these people go, is that they're found by these wild people, and they're killed and then probably eaten.
Damn. There's over 1,600 unexplained disappearances in North America.
That's crazy.
90% of these missing people are recovered, dead or alive.
Mm.
Wow.
90%? I mean, that's pretty
Grand
good
Canyon
percentage.
has the most deaths.
Oh.
Yosemite is next. Most visited, it's going to have the most deaths anyways. Doesn't mean it's the most dangerous, just means a higher margin for error.
How do people die at the Grand Canyon most often? I still have never been to the Grand Canyon.
I think they fall.
Really?
I think they just go, hey, what's that? And they just fucking tumble in. They go,
Yeah, tumbling.
no disrespect to anyone who's lost a loved one to the Grand Canyon.
Yeah. Get yourself a bumper sticker on the way out.
Yeah.
I went to the Grand Canyon and all I lost was
My
my
aunt.
sister.
The Grand Canyon took the weakest link.
R.I.P. Grandma.
Thank you, Grand Canyon, for my inheritance. I've never been to Yosemite.
Me either. I've always wanted to go.
I don't know if I've ever wanted to go. I think it's
Really?
just like, I think I get so mad that it's so popular and I haven't gone that I'm just like, ugh, why would I fucking want to bother with that shit?
I've looked into us going before. Like, I've looked up, like, places to stay in the area.
I'd do that in a heartbeat, though. I'm not trying to knock it, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
dude, how high up are we that, like, we can see the top of all of these clouds? I've never seen it like this. All of the towns we, like, live in and grow up in are just covered with cloud coverage right now.
Well, they're probably
Excuse me.
just settled. They're just a little lower. They're settling. You know.
What are they, like, fucking yeast, or what do you mean?
I don't like fog or whatever.
No, I don't know. I'm not a meteorologist.
Well, neither am I.
Where's your brother?
Yeah.
He'd know.
He would know.
I meant to grab my binoculars while we're over here. Don't those
Did you bring them?
Yeah, I always bring them. Don't those kind of look like deer laying down on that, like, little
Oh,
patch
here
of
we
grass?
go.
Ugh,
I can never see.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's weird. It's like women have a better
Oh,
palate.
like right there.
Oh, now she sees it.
Wait, really? Right
yeah,
there?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, I do see
That's
that.
what I'm talking about.
I do see that, actually. Oh, geez. To be fair, though, I feel like whatever that is, this looks too big. Because, like, I feel like we can see it pretty well from here.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I don't think it could be deer.
It could be. But, like, on top of that mountain right there, that's where I saw those deer, or whatever the fuck it was, and you just could not see it. And I'm like, how
but they were
are you
over
missing it?
Oh, no. Sorry. Yeah, that was crazy. I haven't... I can't... My eye, like, doesn't follow where people tell it to go.
But, like, when you stare at something long enough, don't you eventually go, if I don't see it here, it must be several degrees to the left or right, like, up or down. I don't know.
I guess
I'm not trying to, like, talk shit.
I feel like it's a serious issue that I have.
I think it is too. That's why I'm saying I'm trying to
because
not
I really
talk shit
like
about it.
there were like
I always think about that. Like, what
when
if
me and Hannah came up here and you guys were trying to get me to see something and I just literally could not see it. You guys were trying to get me to see. It was like it wasn't even an animal.
Oh, it was out here. It
You
looked like
guys
a bear.
yeah.
It was literally right over there. It just looked like a bear. I remember.
And I could not.
Made no fucking sense to me. I was like, it's the only thing out there. It looks in, like, imagine what shape bears come in. Think about the California flag. There's going to be a fucking bear over there, right? Nope.
No.
Nothing.
I couldn't grasp it.
You'd be a horrible hunter, I think.
I think so too.
But yeah, like, well, I mean, I think it's normal. So, like, we were at the winery. And
I wonder if my astigmatism has anything to do with it.
It definitely does. There's no doubt about it. It's just too big of a coincidence not to. If it doesn't.
We were at the winery and what?
We were at the winery and you're saying how, like, women have better palates, have, like, a more flavor profile.
They have better, like, stronger taste buds.
Stronger taste buds, that's what it is.
I think they might even have more, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised. And I wonder why that is, because, like, I guess men have better sight. Women have, like, better taste. Which is evidently true, because, you taste the things, I see the things. Do you know why the human eye can see so many different shades of green?
No.
Predators. I'm serious.
I know, it was just when you said it.
Matter
It
of
was
factly.
very, like, Dwight Schrute. Predators.
He just says things how, like, a lot of... See, that's the funny thing. I think a lot of people don't understand that about TV shows. And not that I'm, like, some big fucking know-it-all. But, like, all you have to do to write a TV show is split someone's personality up into multiple characters.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're like this and like that. That's 2 people. Or, someone who's like this, and a little bit like this. That's 3 people right there. That's 5 characters from 2 people. And it's just like, oh my God, I relate to so-and-so so much. I'm such a Rachel, I'm such an Eric. Like, it's just like, well, fucking of course you are. Everyone has that. That's why so many people like them. And I think, like, a lot of people, like the Dwight character, it's like, there's so many things about him where I'm like, ugh, that's not me at all.
But it is.
But there's so many things where I'm like, son of a bitch, I'm the Dwight character. I was going to look up, like, matter of factly what
The green thing?
Yeah, shades of green.
Green's my favorite color.
Green's your favorite color?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I don't know if I knew that. How long have we been together?
Just 7 years.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh, here we go.
Sorry for the crunching, if you can hear it. I'm eating a potato chip.
Gross.
What?
I got the potato chips, but I gotta tell you, I don't care for chips.
I don't want to hear it.
It's just like, I have like 2 or 3 and
You
I'm
ate a
like,
whole
I'm
bag
done.
of munchies this morning.
Yeah, there was 17 different fucking kinds of things. It was like rolled gold, it was Cheetos, it was hot Cheetos, it was Dorito, it was like all kinds of shit in one.
Sun chips.
Sun chips. Damn, sun chips will make me think about my childhood.
Me too.
Sun chips make me think about like being unhappy as a kid.
Oh, not me.
Oh, did you have a happy childhood? What was that like?
I was like eating sun chips.
I'm just kidding. I had a really happy childhood. There's a lot of parts that I really wouldn't trade for
Are you
anything.
lying down?
Yeah, I'm just getting a little more comfortable. Is that okay?
On my podcast.
Might be the most I've ever laid down on a podcast.
Might be. What?
No, I'm just enjoying the outdoors. I love coming up here. This is so fucking nice.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine anyone else wanting to live anywhere else.
Yeah.
Did I say anywhere or anyone else?
You
I couldn't
said-
imagine anyone else wanting to live anywhere else.
Yeah, that's
And-
what you said.
Okay, good. And I don't just mean like like this location specifically. I just mean like outdoors, away from people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see a single fucking billboard, advertisement, fast food chain, gas station. I don't see a single like piece of trash someone left on the fucking ground because they're too lazy to find a stupid trash can. You know, that's something like we were talking earlier about superpowers.
Mm-hmm.
If I had a superpower and I saw people littering,
Mm-hmm.
I would fuck them up. Like if I
Wow.
could fly and I just saw someone dump like a bag of fast food trash on the ground, like I just grab them by the
That scared the shit out of me.
that bird having a blast over there in the leaves. I'd grab him by the ankle and just fly up as high as possible, and I'm like, "Oh, look, I'm about to do to you what you did. I'm just gonna drop you. I'm just gonna litter you. Bye." And just let him go. Just
Yeah.
let him fall, and fall, and fall, and fall, and fall. And I'd catch them. I'd save them. Just
Yeah.
just to like teach them a lesson like that. I would just be like the most mischievous anti-hero of a superhero with superpowers.
I can agree with the littering thing, though. I really... Hold on. Excuse me.
It just makes everything look like shit. And here's something, I don't care what anyone has to say or thinks about this. Just because you live in like a low income area doesn't mean you have to fucking treat it like shit and
Yeah.
fucking litter. I shouldn't have to go to the bad part of town and know it's the bad part of town because there's so much fucking trash on the ground. You gotta have some self-respect, respect where you live. It's like the kind of people who can't even do the bare minimum are gonna be fucking stuck there.
Yeah.
They're still like jumping over puddle bullshit. Like there's so much bigger things in this world. Like I can't
It's
fuck
just
with
such
those
an
people.
it's just such an easy thing, and it's just like common decency to the like highest degree. It's like it's such an easy thing.
The most
It's
basic
and
degree.
also, well, yeah, that's what I mean. Highest in like in a basic kind of way.
Like the most coverage because
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
yeah.
easiest to do.
Exactly, because not only are there like so many trash cans everywhere, but like just fucking keep your trash with you until you can get to a location that you can actually throw it away. Like, it's just not that hard.
I mean, to be fair, I've never really lived in such a way that I'm just like, fuck it, I don't care. Like, life has never been so bad where I'm like, I'm just gonna litter.
Me either. I hate littering. I absolutely hate littering. If you were a litterer or you didn't care, I don't think I could date you. It's so it's like, it's one of those things that's just like so disrespectful that I think it just kind of tells the type of person you are.
I used to be a big litterer, but not a big litterer, but I wouldn't give a shit before we met.
Oh.
Only if I was in like a
Well, thank
town.
God I changed.
Well, only
you.
if I was. This was like my mentality, and this is old, so don't get mad at me now.
Okay.
Don't punish me now for some shit that happened long ago.
Okay.
I hate when that happens. Like, oh, let me tell you a story. Oh,
Okay,
how
okay,
am I
we
in
get
trouble
it.
now?
We get it.
Well,
Go ahead.
but I don't know if you get it because it still happens. All right, listen. No, yeah, my mentality was basically I was like, cities are basically litterers. Like, it's a big piece of trash, a big pile of trash on Earth. Who fucking cares? And it was more like just an excuse to be like, I don't respect this place.
Yeah.
And it just came from like a place of ignorance, obviously.
Immaturity.
And I can realize like, oh, I have to respect.
If
locally.
everyone has that mentality, it's going to get really ugly.
Yeah,
you
and
know?
it's like, if I don't respect locally, how would I even begin to respect globally? It's that
my
small,
gosh.
like, basic necessity shit.
What is this? Oh, it's already 7? What the fuck?
It's
It's
beautiful
so
up here.
weird. I'm still not used to it being 7 o'clock and being sunny out. The sun doesn't even look like it's about to go down.
Yeah, it's just chilling.
It's
It's because we're
way
so
up
high up.
there.
It's still high up. You know what I mean? Like, we're closer to it,
You'd
technically.
actually think the opposite, though.
What do you mean?
You'd think it would look lower because we're high up.
Yeah, that's your point.
What time did you say sunset was?
7:37.
We might not even see it.
Oh, yeah, because the clouds.
Yeah.
It's going to be beneath those. Well, we can see as much of the sunset as possible.
Oh, we can see the sunset
because people
behind the
down there
clouds.
aren't going to see any sunset.
You think?
Like, if we went to the beach, we wouldn't see it. It'd be behind the fucking clouds.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
We'd just be like, oh, that's cool. And I can't tell you how much of life is taken away from people in Lompoc because of the clouds. Oh, is it 4th of July? Too bad. Oh,
That's kind
Is
of
there
all
a-
over the Central Coast
It's
with the
so
4th
funny.
of July. That happens so many years. Like, I feel like Solvang's one of the best places because they're not doing it by the beach. It's in the valley. They have a big fireworks show at the
Yeah.
Mission.
okay. Fair enough.
You've never gone, huh?
Dude, since all of 2020, like, I don't give a fuck about fireworks, and I never will ever again.
Me either.
I have been broken of my firework interest.
Well, when I was a little kid, I was really scared of fireworks. Every 4th of July, I would like scream and cry in the corner, or they'd put me inside while everyone did the fireworks.
God, you're like a chihuahua.
Yeah. I was like a chihuahua. It'd give me panic attacks. And then I got better about it. But as an adult now, they're just obnoxious.
They're
for the
so.
most part.
I just.
Unless I'm at Disneyland.
I go, ooh, like, I've never felt anything so dramatic where I'm like, I need more. Let's do it again. I can't wait. The fact that they do it at Disneyland as often as they do drives me nuts.
Every
If
night.
I lived right there, I would just pray people are falling off the Matterhorn every day.
Well,
I'd be
that's
like,
the
fucking
thing
Jesus.
is that you have to know what you're signing up for.
Yeah. But, I mean, how many years did they not do that? Then all of a sudden they're like, hey, folks, guess
I
what?
think they've been doing it for an extremely long time.
Let's find out. Let's see how long they've been doing it.
All right.
They do it every night? Or they just do it on weekends?
Every night.
That's so annoying. Like, could you imagine? You're just like, oh, there's like that would if you
But
work
can
there.
you imagine-
Fireworks would be ruined for you.
But
You'd be like,
yeah,
oh,
but the
yay.
fireworks are really cool there. And also, but could you imagine, like, saving up and going to Disneyland and being like, yeah, I heard they do fireworks. Like, that's such an exciting thing. And you going on the one night that they don't do fireworks, that would be depressing.
That would be a dream.
No, not for the people that want to see them. That would be upsetting.
Damn, they really did start in 1956.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So
If you live there, it's your
you're
problem,
used
you
to
idiot.
it by now. Also, it doesn't last very. I don't think it even lasts longer than 30 minutes.
Could you
And-
imagine if you're just like trying to get to sleep though, and then
But it's at
you're
a
just, like,
specific time every. I don't think it's as big.
just
of a deal as you
everyone in the
think.
neighborhood's like, our neighbors are, they do
Disneyland
the
is-
fireworks.
It's
It's cool.
so big though, so it's like the people that are around it are hotels that are there that are staying there because they're going to Disneyland. You know, like I don't think there's any like just regular ass civilians that are that close that it's probably bothering them.
Fine.
Sorry.
I'll be fine.
Disneyland fireworks debunked.
It's so crazy how like Disney just owns so much. Like there's no way there's just not some like downright evil shit going on behind the scenes half the time.
Totally.
And how much joy it brings people. What a strange balance. I think we had like a question like this in philosophy. Every day we'd start class with these prompts. It would be like, what would you do, or how would this affect you, or like, you know, how much negativity in the world would you, you know, trade for positivity, and all kinds of things like that. And I wonder how much joy and happiness is brought to people and like kind of narrates their lives. Not narrates, but like, you know, we'll score their childhood with movies and cartoons and theme parks and shit like that. And then how many people are just like completely put out in other countries just for the sheer development
Think
of
about
Disney products
I
and
feel-
shows.
I mean, this isn't Disney, but I feel like a good example of what you're saying is like the Wizard of Oz movie, because that's some people's favorite movie. It was one of my favorite movies when I was a kid. I used to dress up as Dorothy for years and years. I actually would borrow Cheyenne's costume when I was a little girl. I borrowed it years in a row.
Wow.
And
Get a life. Get a new fucking costume. How boring. I'm just teasing. I was Jason
so
Voorhees
into it.
probably 7 times.
Exactly.
So.
But regardless, like that movie is such a classic, and it's like it's a staple in so many people's childhoods. But that was a nightmare to make. The fucking Tin Man got some sort of poisoning because they were using literal like chemicals. I can't even remember
On
what
his
they were
face
right now.
paint?
Yeah. And so he had to quit the movie because he was hospitalized because he was poisoned from it. They got a new Tin Man. The witch caught on fire multiple times because her green face paint was flammable. Dorothy was smacked across the face during filming by the director or whoever because she couldn't stop laughing. And so he fucking whacked her one.
Well, that's how you regulate back then.
Didn't one of the like monkeys or someone didn't they get hung by the something in production?
No way. That
Yeah.
sounds dark as shit.
It is. There's so many twisted things that happen on the set of that movie. Oh, and she was raped too. I'm pretty sure on
Who?
this Dorothy. What's her name?
I don't remember because I'm drunk.
Shoot. Yeah, I can't remember.
Judy Garland.
Judy Garland. I'm pretty sure she was raped on the.
I thought she was just sexually harassed by the midgets.
No, well,
Or
regardless, that's still
dwarves, small
not-
people.
Not fun. No, but I think I swear I had heard she was sexually assaulted in some way or another on that set.
I thought I heard it was like the dwarves were like doing that to. What are they called? Small people.
I don't know.
One of the munchkins.
I mean, do they
from the
deserve
movie.
respect if they were sexually assaulting her?
No, they're all dead. They'll never hear
Yeah.
this. I just mean like I would hate for
Oh,
someone who's
in everyday life.
Yeah, like in a politically
actually, with all due respect, I
respectful
don't
way.
actually know what the politically correct term is for
exactly.
them.
Anyways,
If anyone wants to comment below what the politically correct term is for small people, let us know.
I think it's small people or little people. Little people, big world.
Yeah.
Okay, the makeup did make actors sick.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're right. Oh no, false. Look, an actor who played a munchkin hanged himself on set.
Boring.
Yeah.
Sorry, I lied.
Some think the dark moving figure hanging from a tree in the background is an actor who hung himself on set. More likely, it's one of the exotic birds that the filmmakers borrowed
Yeah,
from
they're
the
saying
zoo.
more likely though, so it could be true.
The rumor has been circulating around since 1989, in time of the 50th anniversary of the film's release.
Jesus.
I think that's old.
Yeah.
Could you imagine though if you were just like, "Hey, we're re-releasing the film. You can see it better than oh my god, someone hung." Like you realize like,
It's too late in production.
That's
No one will ever notice.
no wonder Thomas never came and picked up his last check. Or someone was just like how badly do you think they tried to sweep that under the rug? He fits
Ready?
right under the rug. He hung himself. I don't even know how he got up there. It's horrible.
Who gave him a ladder?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure if anyone knew where ladders were, it'd be short people. They're just on that shit. It's like a second nature thing.
Little. Yeah.
Someone stepped on Toto. Well, he had it coming. Causing all that shit.
Toto didn't cause any shit. He was just a sidekick.
Oh, this says probably false. Judy Garland was molested by actors playing Munchkins.
Oh, of course they'd say probably false. Time magazine.
I'm going to stop you right there. After the whole Me Too movement, I'm going to say she definitely got molested. And
Oh, yeah, 1,000%. That's what I'm saying. They're
dude,
just,
a
they're
whole
saying probably
Munchkin
false.
arm is like a penis. Like she probably just...
Also, back then, there was nothing but molesting going on.
Those were the days.
Shut the fuck up.
Those were the days. Like those were the days of molestation. That's horrible. I wasn't glorifying it.
Gotcha.
Wow.
Wow.
She had an eating disorder though
Yeah.
at 16. What 16-year-old girl doesn't?
I didn't when I was 16. I was perfectly fine.
Good for you.
I
Great
mean,
role model.
I would say more now than anything.
Do people have an eating disorder, or are they just like, like they don't want to eat healthy?
No. I think it's what it is. It's people. It's really hard. At least I'm speaking for myself. It's really hard to find a healthy relationship with food, and there's so much. Sometimes it's annoying to say this phrase, but there's so much in the media about like how you should eat or how your relationship with food should be, and it goes back and forth so much between like you should be able to just enjoy your life and eat what you want, and then there's like you should eat healthy because it's good for you and it'll make you feel better, and then like don't eat dairy or don't eat gluten or whatever. So I think it's just so hard not to form a really unhealthy relationship with food, at least for me, because that's how I feel, because I struggle all the time going back and forth between telling myself like life's too short, like just enjoy what you want, and to me food is supposed to be
that's the funny thing is if you just enjoy what you want, life gets even shorter, fatty. So go ahead, see how that works out for you.
Yeah. But also like food to me is such like a fun thing to do with people, and it's such a nice like you and I came
Ritual.
up here to eat,
Yeah,
and have like a picnic, and like I like going out to eat with friends and like having a good meal and a drink, like it's so nice.
Here's the thing, it's like we don't do this all the fucking
No,
time.
I know, but
Some
I don't
people
know.
it's like once a day they're like, what's the big fucking thing, the meal, the food, like everything revolves around it. I think that there is not enough self-control and discipline that people have, because living together, a lot of the times we just won't cook dinner and we'll just kind of have what one another has to ourselves and go to bed. And I think that as sad as that might be, and as like not nuclear family it can be, like I think that's really normal and healthy to be like, I'm full, I'm sustained, I have sustenance, I can sleep. I know I'm not going to starve to death before I wake up tomorrow and then have breakfast or something. And it's good. And I think a lot of people, including myself, I'm not saying I'm fucking perfect, obviously. I got a fucking gut to take care of here. It just like, a lot of people just don't have that self-control and that discipline and like
Oh,
the
I don't
knowing
have
when
that
to.
either. You're acting like, I don't know why you're acting like
I just said,
have
not
it.
that I'm perfect or I have that, but
Yeah.
I just noticed that like when that happens, I go, cool, like we're normal, like we can do things that
Oh, I
are
absolutely,
helpful.
You can't, no, I have absolutely no self-control when it comes to food. That's why I still eat gluten all the time, even though I'm literally allergic to
poisons
it.
you.
Yeah, and it makes me feel like absolute shit.
Mm.
I thought about that quite recently because, did I tell you? No, I think I was actually telling Cheyenne. I was talking about how, like, when I first was diagnosed with my gluten allergy, I was so careful for quite a few years, at least 2 or 3, and like so careful. It just didn't even cross my mind to think about eating gluten. And like I would go places with people. She just texted me. I would go places with people who, like, where I couldn't eat anything because it all had gluten, or I just wasn't sure, whatever, and I just wouldn't get anything. And I had so much discipline then, and it just, like, didn't even cross my mind that I should try to eat gluten or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I don't have that at all. Like, I just give in at any moment. I give in, or I'm the one that suggests eating it. You know?
And it's hard because I can eat gluten. So when you say it, I'm like, yeah, why would I not eat that?
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard. I want to gain that discipline back because I know that I'd be so much happier and healthier if I did. But
well,
it's
here's the
so
thing: it's not
hard.
that you don't have the discipline. It's probably just you have less discipline.
Well, I know I need
So
to
you
get
can
it back.
improve.
Though.
You know,
Yeah.
it's totally possible.
I know it is.
You're
I just
such
need
a
to do it.
disciplined person in a lot of other
okay.
ways. You're very stubborn. That's the thing. That's the thing I like about you.
I'm
That's the thing I
stubborn,
like
but
about
in the
myself.
ways that aren't. I don't feel like I'm stubborn in a very healthy way, at least right now.
I think you're looking at it in a negative headspace. I think that if you realized how productive you can be and how stubborn, hard-headed, and dedicated, and
Well, that's what I'm working on changing that, so I use those to my advantage rather than having it kind of what's the word? Sabotage me.
yeah. I mean, and especially because you were disciplined at one point in time, there's no reason to believe that you just can't get back to that.
Breaking news, y'all. Paul Flores' home was broken into.
Oh man,
I
by the
just
time they
got a
hear this,
text.
he's going to be buried under the prison.
Yeah.
Wow. It was broken into. I'm not surprised. No one's there. He's in jail. Someone's like, I wonder if there's an accomplice or something. Or is someone's literally just like, fuck him. I don't see anyone. I don't see any news, rather.
Oh, really? Well, also, could be
my
false
feed's
news.
very different.
Could be false news, so don't take it too serious, y'all.
I mean, it's going to be old news by the time they
Yeah, I know.
hear, so I'm fine.
Oh, I
You're
think
fine.
I was just sent an article
Please
on
just...
KSBY. Let's read it live here. Police respond to report of burglary at Paul Flores San Pedro home. Los Angeles police were called to Paul Flores' San Pedro home Wednesday afternoon to reports of a burglary. Police tell KSBY officers responded around 3:18 p.m. to 900 block of West Upland Avenue to conduct a burglary investigation. Police would not confirm the specific address, but video posted to Facebook by an independent journalist shows officers at scene at Paul Flores' home, which is located on the same block. Blah, blah, blah. Within about 50 minutes of arriving, police say they found no evidence of any kind of trouble. Flores, 44, has been in custody at the San Luis Obispo jail since last Tuesday. That's right, baby. When he was taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder in connection with the 1996 disappearance of Cal Poly freshman Kristen Smart. He has pleaded not guilty, idiot, and is being held without bail. That's right, baby. His father, Ruben, has pleaded not guilty. Yep, idiot. To being an accessory and helping hide Kristen's body. His bail has been reduced, just breaking news today, to $50,000 Wednesday afternoon, but he remains in custody as of 5:30 p.m., according to jail logs. And that's all we know. But Cheyenne was trying to tell me that it's bad news because I won't go into the details of her conspiracies. Actually, I take it back. I'll keep them to myself. Everyone has their conspiracies about all of this.
Theories, not conspiracies.
Oh.
They become you theorize conspiracies. Conspiracies are things that are actually conspiring. You know what I mean? Like, we have no proof that certain conspiracy theories are real. They're just theories. But conspiracies that have happened, like, you know, Operation Northwoods, Operation Fast and Furious, JFK assassination, things like that.
Shout out Chris Lambert.
Yeah, you know, things like that actually happen.
Fair enough. It's getting freaking cold up here.
I know.
It just like dropped all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's because the sun's going down. What superpowers would you have? Yeah, if you could have any 3 superpowers, what would they be and why?
Flying.
Why flying?
Because I'm currently afraid to fly on an airplane, but I feel like if I could just fly myself, I'd have more control.
You're like, I could land this shit better.
Yeah.
I know where this thing's going.
So, yeah, flying. I would have. God, I'm really cold. I'd have healing powers.
You should have heating powers next. Little Colby.
Yeah, heating or no. God,
Heating. I'd be in heating and air conditioning unit.
Yeah. Where are you going?
Right here.
Are you gonna pee on the podcast?
Maybe. I've done it before.
You have?
You don't listen very often. Go ahead.
Okay. I would have healing powers, but I'd try to keep those a secret as much as possible. So,
Why? So no one would hurt you?
No, because, I mean, there would be really no point in hurting me, because I can just heal myself. I mean, because you would have so many people coming to you to be like, can you heal this person for me, or can you heal myself? I would heal myself and others.
Oh, like healing, like, what's that called? It's called a power that's like uniform, or like,
I don't know. I'd have healing power, and then I would have superhuman strength.
like a blue chip stock of a power.
Sure.
What was the last one?
Superhuman strength.
Why strength? Aren't women already the strongest creatures on the world anyways?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, you fucking little weenies.
That's
weaklings.
Not true. Shut the hell up. We can push humans. Gross.
You couldn't even handle that.
What do you mean? I'm fine. It was just gross. Anyways. I don't know. I just want strength, so if I needed it, I could use it.
Jar. So she could be like, I can open the jar of pickles. Feminism wins.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's beautiful.
What about you?
I don't know. I go back and forth between so many of them.
Okay. Are you gonna answer? Or?
Well, I don't know. Like, part of me always thinks, oh, invisibility would be great. But I mean, like, anything like on my person should be turning invisible. Like, I would love to be straight up invisible. Like, my clothes go too.
Yeah.
In the 2004 version of Fantastic Four, fucking Susan Storm is in her underwear, goes invisible, and then you just see her underwear running around, and it's like this huge, like, embarrassment for her, and they have to get like this special suit made. I don't want to wear a special suit. I want to wear whatever fucking clothes I want, and then just be invisible. But also, like I was saying earlier, I feel like invisibility, there's not much to it. You literally just, it's like, I don't know who wants to be invisible other than a pervert.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm invisible, I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fucking watch Susan Sarandon masturbate or something, you know? Obviously, if I had time travel would be my next power, because no one wants to watch her masturbate now, but I don't know. Invisibility would be cool.
Yeah.
sneak up on people.
Or be able to, like, leave a situation without anyone seeing you or recognizing you.
See, then you could just be committing crimes like a motherfucker. No
Sure.
one's, like, anonymously, like, committing random acts of kindness. Yeah. And just because you're invisible doesn't mean there's not evidence left over.
Sure.
Damn, that'd be crazy. What if you just snuck up on someone on camera, but you were invisible and you just, like, slit their throat or something? And they just watch this person's neck just, like, split open and bleed everywhere. And they're like, what the hell?
That's
and then
like...
they have to, like, send the tape in and,
That's
like...
some Cecil Hotel shit. I mean, she didn't get her neck split open, but I feel like people were, like... not hinting at someone invisible, but I feel like there was, like, conspiracy that there was someone, like, invisible there that was, like, taunting her, whether it was, like, a ghost or, you know, paranormal or something.
You know what I'd do?
What?
If I was invisible,
Mm-hmm.
if I could make myself invisible,
Mm-hmm.
I would have us open, like, a haunted resort, and I'd be the ghost, and I'd just fucking fuck with people and scare people all the time.
Yeah.
And just, like, totally...
They'd pay good money for
Yeah,
that.
yeah, because, like, what a great tourist attraction that would be.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the invisibility kind of errs on the side of perversion and, like, criminal acts.
Mm-hmm.
Flight would be cool. Just fly anywhere. Just be like, I hate traffic, gas prices, way too much, bye. And just, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome. Healing would be great. I could do anything I have ever wanted. Because I think the thing that sets me back the most in terms of, like, recreation and, like, improving things, like skills, is injuries.
Yeah.
You know, skateboarding.
Yeah.
Fucking jiu-jitsu. Like, if I could be a professional kickboxer or, like, mixed martial artist, and I never had to worry about CTE because my brain healed itself,
Yeah.
I'd just be like, I'm going to fucking be one of the greatest of all time.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around it. Oh, I'm not going to worry about you breaking my arm because it's going to heal and I'm going to break yours first or something, you know?
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Or skateboarding. It's like, I can try this trick for 10 hours and it could be the craziest trick ever and I'm gonna be fine because any injuries I sustain will be fine, you know. What a strange thing. Super speed would be really cool. Like, if you could run, like, in an unfathomably, like, the Flash or something, that'd be crazy. I could literally change time because I ran so fast.
Yeah.
And it made the time-space continuum go back. Like, that's fucking bananas.
Mm-hmm.
That would fuck with a lot of shit, though.
That would, yeah. I assume.
Any kid who, like, grew up without a dad and that had super speed could just play catch with themselves all the time. That was in a movie once.
Was it?
What movie was I watching? Someone, like, straight up played baseball and they played all the positions. Oh, I think it was Sonic.
Oh,
it was Sonic.
yeah.
It was Sonic the Hedgehog. That's right. That was so cool, dude. Sonic, that's such a fucking beast-ass power to have. Speed. Yeah. Super strength would be great, too. Literally, just be like, oh, I'm the world's strongest person. I could just break all the records.
Yeah.
All those strongman competitions just come in all skinny. All these dudes are big fucking fat asses because they need more kinetic energy to lift things and more mass to, like, produce that, and they just can't fucking lift anything. That's one of the dark, like, unfortunate sides to strength sports. It's like, sure, you're the best at something that no one cares about, and you're fucking fat now. Is my lazy eye in that picture? Great. So good.
Trying to take a picture of us and the moon.
I know, it's a beautiful... The moon shows up real nice on the photo. Oh, the front-facing camera, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Healing would be cool because, like, you could take any drug you want and it wouldn't affect you in the long term.
It's not my thought process at all, but yeah, sure, you could go with that.
What else are you thinking about healing with? You know?
My family.
Okay, I know that. I just mean like you personally healing. Like I've never even thought like that's a Bible superpower. It's not even like a comic book superpower. Like who heals other people?
Me?
I don't know of a superhero that does that. You know, DM me if you do. I don't know. Is that a nice selfie?
Yeah,
It is. You're beautiful.
you're beautiful.
Thank you. It was the least I could do. Yeah, I don't know. Superpowers are weird because it's like your mind always goes to the most selfish ones. Except the healing one. Like you want to heal other people. That's cool. How do you crank your neck that high? I know. Selfies are whack.
Ow, ow.
Oh my god. Also, if you have a friend and you're not sure if they're mentally ill or not, just look at their profiles on social media. The only thing they're going to post are selfies. You disagree?
Are you talking about me?
No, you don't only post selfies. If you do, there's something wrong with you.
It depends on the type of selfie.
If it's just like straight up like selfie, no matter where they are, just like 17 fucking posts in a row. It's just like all you do is post selfies. I don't know. To me, it's just like a lack of presence people have. It's like take a picture of like what's around you. Like be interesting. Like I don't know. I don't even know if it's a mental illness. I just think people are so fucking narcissistic and so self-involved and so like in love with like how they are perceived by others.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like hell. It sounds like a prison. Could you imagine that as you're taking a selfie?
I know.
Could you imagine just
Me laugh at the very end.
constantly only worried about what other people see you as today?
It's so hard not to be, though, with how, like, social media is and everything.
I mean, but you can curate it. You can be so creative. It's just... It's weird. Yeah. I don't trust people who just post selfies and shit. It's just like... That's all there is to you? What happened? Like, how'd you get lost along the way? It's a weird form of validation. I'm sure the last 2 posts I have are selfies, but still. Doesn't mean I can't talk shit. No. I'm coming from a place of experience. Can you get off your phone? This podcast has been just me for like the last 10 minutes.
Sorry.
Well, geez.
Well, I wanted to take some pictures while we were here.
Oh, well, I wanted a podcast.
Well, we're doing both.
Well, why don't I stop that so you can take some pictures?
You don't need to stop.
Well,
I'm talking too, but it's also your podcast. You can talk.
I know, but I have someone here to talk to, and you're not talking to me. How awkward. Everyone's gonna be like, ooh, she really doesn't like him.
I love you dearly.
Oh, I love you dearly too. That's why I want to talk to you. Take a hint. That's crazy, like that wind. Is that wind?
I think so, yeah.
It's so weird. So far away. Sounds like a freeway with like out any engine interruptions. No imperfect Nissans and shit.
Well, we stuck it out for almost the sunset. Yeah, 7:36.
Wow, there she goes.
There
Big
she goes.
Ball of orange shit.
So pretty.
Gives
it's
us
just
life.
such a beautiful place to watch the sunset.
It is. It's one of my
I'd
favorite
love to bring
places.
chairs up to that little spot. It seems really nice. A cooler drinks and just fucking relax.
I just need to have my chairs with us at all times.
Well, one of them's mine now. I bought.
Huh?
Now we both have chairs.
Well, I still have 2 chairs.
Yeah. Well, I also have a chair now.
What the hell does that have to... We should always bring the chairs.
I know.
What do you mean?
You
Where's
were
that
saying
come
your chairs, and I was saying
I still have 2 chairs.
And
I'll bring those everywhere.
I have a chair.
We'll bring the fucking chairs. I'm not bringing the chairs. Fuck the chairs.
Okay.
Sit in your ass.
How was your day? I didn't even ask you.
I know. You think you're the only person that's ever been on the podcast where I'm like, so, blah, 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 and they just never return the favor.
Because when you're doing a podcast, I know that it can feel like
Here's the thing.
it's a one-way conversation, like you're interviewing them,
Let me stop you there. On a podcast, I don't care because the natural form of progression the conversation takes is exactly what I want to capture. And that's what I like. I like how I have dynamic conversations. Some of them go really well. Some of them go kind of rocky. Some of them kind of are contentious. Like when I talk to someone and we disagree about something, it brings out different sides of our character that you're kind of forced to sit and listen and get to see how people handle criticism or competition. I like that, or someone who just like is outwardly pleasant, endlessly pleasant. Yeah. Or someone like you, like I'm so comfortable being all versions of myself around you that like each one of our conversations is slightly different because it's a slightly different expression. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but a lot of times people are just like very impolite, and it's like they don't return the question, like return the favor of asking the question. Mm-hmm. I think that if you ask a question just so someone asks you about something, you're kind of a dick anyways, and you get what you deserve by them not saying it. But also, if someone asks you how you're doing, usually you go, how are you doing?
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, how was your day?
All right. I think we kind of talked about it. I talked about
I talked about my day.
The breakfast. We kind of lost our trail there.
Oh yeah, we didn't finish talking about what we did we?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
See, that's what I mean. It's just like...
So someone knocked on our door at 8:30.
Yeah.
With a lot of breakfast food. Not a lot.
Oh yeah, because you made the coffee. Yeah, we see that was fine. That was a perfectly normal progression. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's fine with me.
But we can keep going now.
Oh yeah, we got breakfast, got ready.
We didn't get breakfast.
Okay, breakfast came to us. We got ready.
We microwaved some bagels. Turns out they get really chewy in the microwave.
I think I hate bagels, honestly. I'm fucking...
Do you want the croissant tomorrow?
Yeah, give me the croissant tomorrow. I don't think I like the bagel. Yeah,
Oh, look at her go.
Bye, son.
Bye, son.
Goodbye, son.
Goodbye.
I'll see you tomorrow, son.
Be good, son.
We visited my dad at work, which was cool.
That was cool.
He's a construction worker, so he has his hard hat and safety vest and shit on. And I brought him a Starbucks drink. Yep. And gave him his birthday present. No Country for Old Men. Oh yeah, one of them. I know. I can't believe I fucking forgot a box of ammo. I literally have a fucking stack of them. I'm an idiot.
Well, he'll get it.
He'll get it. Anyways.
Then we went wine tasting.
Oh yeah, what was it? Blackjack?
Blackjack Winery.
As seen in Sideways.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
The ladies were super nice there.
A lot of personality.
Mm-hmm.
Little disconnected, but it's fine.
That's fine.
It's
a weirder setup there because you go in, they just give you a brief description. I like that they have the whole description on a paper that they give you.
I think it's kind of cheating. Oh. It's just like, I don't have to do my job, read it. And like everything they told us about the wine was just kind of like whatever, like shit we could have made.
Well, now it's really sounding like Dallas didn't like blackjack that much.
I liked blackjack. It's just that we went to Fest Parker afterwards, and it was just a whole nother level.
Well, that was a 90-minute experience.
It was a 90-minute experience. It's a much larger, more successful place. Had to make a reservation. You get what you pay for, and it was.
Yeah, it was definitely more
$10 more.
Are you kidding me? It was a lot more.
Okay, whatever. I mean, just for like our tasting.
Well, yeah, I guess it was like $10
each
more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a beautiful sound of nature.
Yeah. But I liked both wineries. They were just different.
I think that's that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to bash any place. I would love to go back to both of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure, especially once all the silly like restrictions, the tiers and everyone's in are lifted, we can just enjoy the winery how it's usually authentically done.
Yeah. Oh,
and
there's just
has some character.
There's once we started going to wineries, because we've never done that before. This was our first time wine tasting.
Yeah.
Which sounds so crazy because
I
we
grew up here.
But once we come back or whatever, I don't know. There's so many more wineries that I want to check out that like I've never done wine tastings at. Obviously.
You know where I never want to go again?
Where?
Tolosa Winery.
Oh, that doesn't count. I'm talking about in the valley.
I know. I'm just saying. Fuck them.
That's fine. Hope no one that listens goes to Tolosa. It's not even the people that work there. It's the people that go there.
Yeah.
They're just really obnoxious.
Yeah. You just get. I mean, I don't know what you expect. When you go to like a really richy, fuddy-duddy place like that, you're gonna get a bunch of koozie assholes.
But at the same time, I also wonder, like, if you and I went there now, knowing the like culture of wine tasting a little more, if it wouldn't be so like abrasive. Because we were like kids when we went there. And we couldn't even drink yet.
It was just disrespect. We were just disrespected by other people there. And that shows more about their character.
Yeah.
And they were just treating us like peasants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
say I wouldn't give it another chance, but...
I'd love to give it another chance because I would love to have another story.
Yeah.
And it would go very differently.
But it's not my first choice by any means. I also hate that it's right off of the freeway. Or I guess it's not.
It doesn't. I don't know.
I'm confused.
I want to go to one of the places in Lompoc. It would be cool.
Oh, yeah. I want to, like, go from the valley to Lompoc. That's, like, my...
We should do that. Absolutely.
Yeah,
we'll do that.
What I love to do.
It'll be a nice thing.
That'll be so much fun.
Nice thing to do.
But we need one of those buses to take us so we don't have to drive.
Amen. Get fucked up.
Or at least just have a friend that we pay to drive us to all of them.
For real.
What?
Let's go get in our heated seat car.
Okay.
Thanks for podcasting with me on a mountain in a picnic.
Thank you for having me.
Love you.
Love you. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Happy birthday.